Hey guys, Parker TV here with my 0.3 Earthshatter Warbringer. This build I league started with and has carried me all the way into tier 15s, killing pretty much, I've done pretty much everything except, I haven't done Uber Arbiter yet, and I haven't done the tier 3, I guess they're called now, tier 3, the last tier of Simulacrum, but that's mainly because I don't like Simulacrum. Although it does okay, and then Arbiter I just haven't gotten the pieces for yet. And I also I'm really bad at Arbiter on any build. So the concept is easy. You throw down your Earthshatters, and then you explode them with War Cries. I'm using Seismic Cry and Infernal Cry are my two main War Cries. Here is my gems. I will link my PoE2 page so that you can see what I'm using on everything. But there's nothing too crazy. I will explain one little neat interaction with Infernal and Seismic Cry with Second Wind. But I will link my PoE2 link so that you guys can see an updated of all my supports. They're not really anything crazy except for this insane tech that I found on another Warbringer player using this Second Wind 3 support. So the line, restore 2% of max life on use per 1 second cooldown of supported skills. This is actually insane on War Cries on Warbringer because your thing that makes War Cries be able to use constantly, it ignores the cooldown, so they still have a cooldown. So therefore, you get to heal for 2% per 1 second. Now, right now, my War Cries have 7.6 seconds. So I'm healing 14% of my life every time I War Cry. So let me get my health down by spamming my skills. You can see my health bar right here, and then I'll just War Cry. Look how fast that goes up. If you're ever in trouble, you just sit there and you spam your War Cry and you'll heal up. It's insane. I just wanted to throw that tech out there. Nothing really crazy otherwise. My passive tree, I'm taking the block node, armor break, and then Warcrawler's Bellow. Warcaller's Bellow is extremely powerful. It makes the clear on this build so amazing. It scales with all of the different uh, boosts of power I have, like the Fizz is extra from like this. Um, it breaks armor, and so it applies with this. It does a whole crap ton, and it's really strong, and I really enjoy having this. It makes the build. It makes it build. It really does. Um, and then the Molten One Strike, Molten One's gift with the armor break is really strong as well. Nothing else too crazy on the passive tree. The only thing is I have this here. This is actually a really good place for a time lost ruby. If you have upgrades radius large, there's a couple of different things. This is just one I grabbed up for like one div, but like as you can see, it hits a lot of nice nodes here that are all relevant and useful. So I would recommend looking into that. Even if you just get a regular one, it'll hit like this little bit, but like I would only do it really if you could get a large. I'm also using From Nothing Avatar Fire. This isn't really necessary. This is kind of a... It just saves these points, which I don't think are that strong, or these points, because you don't really care about the total power counted. And it lets you hit Titanic, and then Heavy Armor is only okay. It's just a 1-point wonder. Otherwise, to get to 75% block, you need these nodes, these nodes, these nodes, and then there's two ways you can get it. I have to take this node just to max it out. You could have, otherwise you need like 14% from gems. So if I replace this again with a block percent that had 7, and then I don't even think you need 14. You just need like, it's like 13 or 14. And then these and this together, you'll have 75% block. But since I'm doing this ruby and I'm using this, I don't have that, so I needed to take an extra point here. So that might not be worth. I just like the 5% strength here. As far as items go, nothing too insane. Pretty bog standard warrior gear. This thing really makes the build. Chernobog's Pillar. Because you're at 75% block, it's 75% of damage is extra fire. It's insane. Almost all of your damage comes from this. Let's just look, and then also allocating this with your amulet. So let's just see. 19,000 on Earthshatter, you take that off. 10,000. It's like 9,000 damage. It's insane. It's almost doubling my damage. Almost. I mean, it also gets minused. So I have a map showcase after this. If you want to keep watching, thanks for watching. I'm not going to yap any longer. Thanks.
Need your aid.